Good afternoon, the examination board and dear colleagues. I'd like to make the presentation on my applied research on employee turnover. The paper consists of two chapters. The first one focuses on theoretical aspects of employee turnover and includes 5 subtitles. The first is what is employee turnover. It is followed by types of employee turnover and turnover rate calculation. And then I studied sources and possible effect of employee turnover. The second chapter shows how this problem was solved in Hard Rock Cafe. The paper also includes introduction, conclusion, references and glossary. The purpose of the paper is to find out the factors those drive turnover and to reveal strategies to diminish and prevent this challenge for restaurants. The thesis statement is not all turnover types are destructive for the organization. That's why to manage turnover effectively, its rate should be monitored as well as its reason, type and costs. First of all, let's find out what employee turnover is. In a human resources context, labor turnover is a rate at which an employer gains and loses employees within the given period of time. It is measured both for individual companies and for the industry as a whole. The turnover rates vary greatly when compared over different job sectors. For example, since 2001 to 2006, the annual turnover for all industry sectors was 39.6%. And during the same period, leisure and hospitality sector experienced 74.6% turnover rate. There are a lot of employee turnover sources, including personality issues, insufficient employee pay, poor management, work stress, and others. The research conducted in different countries revealed the most common reasons for employee departure. The ranking of factors by respondents suggests that poor promotion opportunities is the biggest single factor, followed closely by inadequate pay and poor manager relationships in the third position. While employee turnover is both among hourly workers and management grows every year, there are companies that manage to keep this index at a low level. One of such companies is the world-famous theme, the chain of world-famous theme cafes, Hard Rock Cafe. Culture of the Hard Rock Cafe is different from the culture of the most other organizations, and it creates a strong team spirit. Traditionally, employees they are allowed to wear any hairstyle and to express themselves in clothes, which is impossible in more conservative restaurants. Turnover among restaurant workers usually achieve 100% for employees on hourly wages and 75% for management. And at Hard Rock Cafe is below 30% for management and close to 60% for hourly employees. Management of the restaurant uses special so-called habits as a way to create a common culture and morale, and as a result, as a way of reducing turnover. These habits include several rules. The first is be proactive. It means that everybody take responsibility for their own lives. Be with the end in mind. Teams shape their own future by creating a mental vision and purpose for any task. Put first thing first. Prioritize and make the most important thing first. Think win-win. Have an everybody can win attitude. I think in this way encourages conflict resolution and helps individuals to seek mutually beneficial solutions. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen to people sincerely. Employees should also synergize to work together to achieve more and sharpen the saw. It means that they should renew themselves regularly. The experience of the Hot Drop Cafe is a great food for thought for people interested in restaurant business. Except corporative culture rules, there are certain principles that help the company to succeed and retain employees. The first principle is to hire right. Hard Rock takes hiring very seriously, and they don't take anybody less than top-notch candidates. The interview process includes at least 2 separate interviews and 3 managers. The second principle is reward employee development. There are several levels of additional training that are completely voluntary in this portfolio. The third step to success is to spread responsibility around, and the last one is encourage feedback. Hard Rock management listens carefully to the staff feedback and takes measures to resolve issues that are brought up. Creating a corporate culture that reduces turnover and encourages excellence in services is the way for any restaurant to stand out from the competition. And in the end of my presentation, I would like to quote an American writer and psychologist, Dale Carnegie, who said, while dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures of emotion. That's all. Thank you for your attention. I would be glad to answer your questions.
Does somebody have any questions? Yes, so a question.
Do the positive effects of the employee turnover exist, and which are they?
Thank you, Tamara, for your question. Yes, there are positive effects of employee turnover, and it is about functional turnover. Functional turnover means when the process when underperformers leave the company. So the turnover may be high, but those who stay at the organization, they are the brightest and the cleverest employees.
Thank you.
Any other questions to the presenter?
Why have you chosen Hard Rock Cafe for research?
Thank you. While preparing the research, I was looking for the example really very long, and I studied a lot of experiences of different cafes, including American and Russian. But I have chosen Hard Rock Cafe because it is an international chain, and I thought that the experience worth researching. Thank you.
Elena, from your research, it is clear that employee turnover is really a vital issue of nowadays, especially in a restaurant business. So I would like you to tell us what measures can an employer take to reduce this turnover?
Thank you for your question. The first thing, especially in restaurant, is to encourage, to create the common culture, to create the morale, so that your employees want to go to work every day. Also, it is important to communicate with them, to understand the feedback, and to find out whether they are satisfied with their job. And you should be sincere with your employees. You shouldn't lie to them from the very beginning, starting with the interview process. And of course, adequate pay is also necessary part of
Incentives, right? Not only just pay, right? Maybe some other instruments.
Yes, also it includes benefits and.
Does anyone have questions? Thank you again for your research.